Andrew Getz here with head coach Jay Sorg of your Morehead State baseball team. Coach, last week the Eagles lost a doubleheader against Eastern Illinois. 2 tough games, 2 7-inning games due to the rain out the day before. Eastern Illinois hit 9 home runs in that game. Tough time for the pitching. After a game like that, what can you tell your pitchers?
Well, there's not a whole lot you can say. I think we all know we've got to get the job done a lot better than we did. And, I know these guys are coming out here, they're putting forth the effort, but, we've got to get ahead in the count. When you get behind in the count, what's going to happen is guys are sitting on their pitch, and that doesn't show up in the stats. And then, of course, the second game we really did. We walked too many guys, put too many free runners on base, and then all of a sudden you give up a home run, and instead of being a solo, it's a multi-run home run, and those are tough to come back from.
Rain out on Tuesday, no Marshall game, and we'll head into the weekend. Another OVC matchup against Eastern Kentucky, 2 games on Saturday and a single game on Sunday. What can you tell us about the Colonels this season?
Well, they always run. They like to run. Jason, when he played there, they ran a lot, and he's taken that same philosophy into their program. They've got 2 guys really swinging the bats well with Rodriguez and Daniels, and we've seen them over the last couple of years. They've been very good hitters, very good players. Big rivalry, so we need to go in there. Hopefully we'll be very excited to go in and play them, and of course, anytime you play conference, it's an extremely important weekend.
Now, what are the keys for the Eagles this weekend in terms of getting started early, maybe offensively, and in terms of pitching against EKU?
Well, first off, our starters have to give us good starts. We've got to go in there. They've got to throw strikes. They've got to have a mound presence about them with some confidence. We've got to get outs early and be in the game early. And then offensively, we're going to have to execute. I don't think it's a park where we're going to go in there and hit some home runs. We're going to have to bunt some guys over. We're going to have to steal some bases, and we're going to have to get timely hits. And I think defensively, I think we'll play okay. They've got the turf over there, and I think it's always a little bit easier to play on turf. And, so it's going to come down to very good starting pitching and execution offense.
The Eagles are still very much in the hunt to make the OVC postseason with a 1-3 record. How promising is that for your team, still knowing that they're still in the hunt? There's still plenty of games left to play in conference.
It gives you something to play for. I mean, as vice versa, if you're not in it, it's tough to come in and say there's a cookie waiting for you at the end of the day. So we're excited to go in. We've got to play well. Eastern's going to say the same thing. They're kind of in the same boat as we are right now, and important series for both clubs.
Good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thanks, Andrew.